I mean, I've seen people on social media sometimes try to say, sit down. Sit somewhere. He's the Ashanti king. There is none like that in Africa. Yeah. He's the most powerful king in Africa.
Me de minye Ghana ni o. Me ya Asantini. Unti ase kra beti ase opa akwana kwahyepo. Ede na asie. Opem so na me bodi na aka asem. Pia o ye sumwa o sikadwa. Na maami bia ya ade bi mame ye mahye me yi pa. Uma na ya de. Opem so enam na santimemu. Ana maami ehu opem so. Na ohu opem so no. Ena opia ne ba no odinkan e draw opem so attention. When you from oba time. O person ne ba no timi diye wa brabum. When you from oba time no. En opia ne ba no. Edema opem so. En opem so ne bon komo be 1 minute bi. Scholarship epiemu ho ano no. Sa time na no guy no ne yeye mu ano no. Na ohwe ahokeka ene the way ama minitimi atwi opem so attention see ne so. Na okoto form no opija ne sa no as wo yam opem so hunu say opeso ne kasa. Ma opem so ye ne sa sa no apia ne ba no edna ma opem so. When you from oba time opese ne ba no ediye wa brabum. Inti wo hunu ade a ne ba no kɔ ho a ebemna die en wo pia ne ba no e de ama de kro. Video mi hunu mani age pa. We enka asema me beka ho. Na se video no mi hu ye ne to makoma so nam se we mu ne from bad time. So many adeba or ya di bruta. So utiminya sa idea no. E pia ne bano emo opem so. Umani adi bruta. Na die wo mu nie. Won se okọ opem so na himfia. Last time ana ma adwene kra ekoso. Na minnim se omo kurakura chine e wo opem so nchen. Omo a omo bobo eye dayi ne fensen. Omo bo sa reference don donia dia. Minim se o munyina senior mafo politicians wom ebi soldiers ebi police ebi lecturers te se me hu me yam shimi brutam se enkofo ma chopim so won ahia no he na minim se just ahemfu bi no na ahemfu ni nyina se o munyina lecturers lecturers ena chopim so won ahia simple sa no papa no anodin obi obe next of kin de ni mu o se ni mu yedu baby opim so aduru no nipa obe next of kin no masa oni o ma mebresuan o because papa no ba bia on level no wo no anodin eni nkofo o matwa ne ho ahia o mu kura ni chini e kura no masa enye bete na edie na asi opim so na akodi nkomo ewo eye amanone na program ne course na ja wo ye ya ena opim so di nkomo na nano kasa awo odi kasa eni brofo a wo hwe edi kire ne international partnership for no anodin na nimdie wo nsemu ni mu no ene ma eyi sa news yi etimi eden etrende.
I was not confronted, but I met a Sudanese in Holland, and she wanted to ask questions. I said, let her ask. She said, Majesty, why did you sell it to the people there? Why did you abandon us? I said, my dear, let me be very honest with you. As I speak to you now, we are all now educated and civilized and all those things, but we are still being manipulated by the West. So 400 years ago, if at this stage I'm still being manipulated, my economy and everything is in their hands, what would you have thought about 400 years ago? Where my my granduncles were, what? They didn't know anything about anything. So they went there, forcibly bringing Kofi here, Kofi asserting his authority to get back. So I said to she came back, knelt before me and shook my hands and said, Majesty, I thank you. I thank you very much for being very frank and open with me. I said, so it wasn't our fault. They're still controlling your economy wherever, my economy wherever. So we are not in charge of it again. Still, America, Britain, everywhere it's happening. We still will be manipulated. They will still come to us to take our resources and take it back there. That is why we have to sit up and then manage, see how best we can manage our own affairs.
Okasanso wa utim say to me edi akiri. Utim say to me akasa. Me kai say Morocco for say him for ko pie mu wo eye Manhyia. No pim so di nkomo. Na okachom so Ghana ene ukuru no e wa yonkofa. Ana santeman. Hey, de bia me kasa say. Me say me ye Ghana ni anke be. Me ya santini o. Opim so nkomo a odi ye. International partnership ni ekwan opese development e ba santimem.
See in your delegation, I welcome you to the palace and I say a bigger kwaba to you. Sure. I know that if you came in August, that's when the Queen Mother died, and therefore I thank you for your condolence. And it would have been impossible for you to come at that time because you had just arrived. But Denmark, Ghana has had a very good relationship, and then Ashanti and Denmark also has had a good relationship, and I believe strongly that during your DT tour we shall still continue to develop it further. Sure. There's collaborations that we can look at jointly together in terms of climate change, environmental developments and everything, the greens and everything. So, and then technical support and cooperation that we can all look at. I have a responsibility for my people in terms of peace, and I sit here to support the government of the day in terms of developing Ghana. And my duty is to make sure that over here in the Ashanti mine, which does not only cover Ashanti but the various regions that my authority goes, we make sure that if there's any chieftaincy, lands administration and everything, we make sure that we're able to resolve that peacefully. Sure. We've extended to other regions where the government has consulted us to come in to help, and we do that also. Support the government of the day, the president. What we do is we are not involved in politics. I am not involved, but to advise and then caution and everything, so that Ghana would continue to be a united country peacefully, with the democratic dispensation that all of us have agreed to follow. Sure. Change the governments by the ballot box and everything, and therefore it gives us it places us in a position where we feel that we can encourage investors also to come in. Sure. In the sea, in the middle of the sea of all these commotions, Ghana is still peaceful, and therefore Danish investments here, like the fund milk and all those which are all there, they are here because Ghana is peaceful. They are here because it's a good investment to be here. Sure. Therefore, we'd encourage you during your duty tour to also encourage more investments to come here. We've gotten to a stage in Ghana where we are not looking for handouts, but we are looking for technical cooperation and support in terms of partnership to be able to build our economies and everything. And therefore, because we are also producing young women and men from the universities and all those things who are all more qualified. So available human resources here. And therefore, what we need to do is also create employment for these people. And if we can do that, it means the economy must run for us to get investment, to set up industries and everything. So the public service cannot employ everybody. And so the private sector should be the engine of growth that we see it. And so that is why we feel that during your duty tour, we would be able to encourage Danish investments and everything to partner Ghanaian economy so that we can continue to develop in various areas that would inure to the mutually beneficial to Ghana and Denmark, and especially Ashanti also. Sure. So we thank you for coming, and I'm sure during your 4-year stay you find Ghana to be more hospitable And I'm sure you felt it already now within this short period. Very welcoming people, very not pugnanistic, but welcoming friendship and everything at the same time. Seriously wanted to move our country in a direction that will inure to the benefit of our development.
Sure.
We would encourage you also to support us in this way. And I would welcome you to Kumasi again, and I hope this is not the first time that you'll be coming regularly for us to do that. I will go further to suggest that maybe I have a team that would collaborate with your office so that we can then identify areas of collaboration so that we can collaborate together to be able
Sure.
And so I thank you very much for coming this afternoon with your delegation. I welcome you all also for supporting the ambassador to come today. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Through your time, what the air palace view. Next, your man, air cost woman here. And what thing? Yana was it to make a man called 40. Say me ask Antinina more platform. Hey, it wasn't a bob him so who they would. No. I was here to home. Nancy, I better that check it your cost woman here. Ama Santa Maya who dear. Yahene, Prince or ye, a was sentiment. Na udia Santifo chia ubenya problem. Eye wakoma ene betting. Se see a senior coupon crown. Or ya Santini, Abusia, for comment to comment section.
Yankopon kra ya Santini, and what the money, Wadama.
Ampa. Obianu wa to kwame. Santifonia to kwame. Ada na kwame ga kasa kwame Israel. House Israel. Se Yankopon ifra Santima mu dia. Ne no fra Santima mpon.
Eni edie.
Enti na fe Yankopon mampon. Twedi ampon. Amani ampon. Ebu ehia kuma nana. Mampon kotochi. Premo abobonu ani tieni. Kotoko na wieye.
Pasa, Wadama, I, that's the most able to, a minor, Wadama, I, Nana, a Jokmadufi, Naman Boyama, also, you couldn't man boy, family, trading ampon, everyone was higher Santini, Messel Kutu,
say, to be your common point, the piano film of your Kunako,
any Santiman,
that's for your Kunako,
free young flow,
if I Santiman, eh, I'm from
How to use the laser home kit. First, apply the gel directly to the tooth surface as demonstrated on the video. Second, connect the light to your phone using the USB provided. Leave the light shining on your teeth for 16 minutes. Fourth, rinse your mouth and the mouthpiece with water, cold water. And lastly, smile. Using the toothpaste separately. Brush twice daily with the toothpaste. Bear in mind, this product is not suitable for pregnant women, breastfeeding mothers, and children under 18 years old. Enjoy!
I am Bushafo. So we pay a sifita structure of what ye, and the enough for Wokodom unique laser whiten. Any tea stains, coffee stains, smoking stains to be a unique laser whitening product. Ebe yini nyina free summer kama. The oyan is so befraying. I was 079-9979-2330. Unique laser whitening or say Muni Seso.
I was so no bumble here. Nami Papa Mudi, Pro Technologies, and I come from our Annie Pro Technologies. We are specialized in both sales and installation of CCTV cameras. Yes, on ESA install CCTV cameras in the Sour Ghana and NASA brochure now for Ghana. Now, best CCTV camera installation. We need Pro Technologies and in South. We use CCTV camera installation, electric fence, automated gate, access control, video doorbell. Opadia, man, none wants to that form. Near general construction. So, Pessi, Sufi, the mount, say ya bansoro. Then, tia, so I shall see, now Pessi. Diba anafe na pese sidima wono woni en eminsa woso ne de wobuni se ye no nyina ne wabochime mu ha ene branch ewa Ghana na eni mo bra wo bre nti so sika fa yensemu a suro bia nim wo dad da edan bi apese osi plan bia and which is so yes solar power and abamba won sensem bia de oni Pro Technologies eminsa woso ye smart home aba fu fidie bi apese hye wo fie ana intercom ebi hujuma ene essential interior decoration yes ufie na mawo ana wa si ufie na pese siesi hodoma wo se eye office ye betwa ho neat ne wo car tracker ana GPS how betimi dia track your car bibia car na nam bia wo betima hwe e wo phone so and which is so ton fidie bi na wo hu ko first install ana ne settings ye beye e dia ye Ghana office ewo Ashie Adenta Dodo Road ye ne CBG ene di animhwe for information or WhatsApp +1 401 75 70 300 and +1 401 69 92 254. Pro Technologies customer satisfaction is our topmost priority.
It's centered on your grace.